Hi everybody. I've received today an email from Peter Deal. We're just about to embark on LMP, right? So we've completed Bootcamp. So he's written me an email with TradeLog attached, and he took 3 trades in the live market. So that's very surprisingly not only the result, right? I mean, 3 trades, 7 hour. Well, that's fantastic. Achieving your minimum monthly R goal, but as well as far as quality is concerned of these 3 trades, and as far as the time frame. So these are taken in a very low time frame, and you should know trading a low time frame like a 5-second chart, 15, or even a 1-minute chart is more difficult, right, than trading a 5-minute or 15-minute. Now, what Peter has written me in his email is today was my first day live simulating. So live, I guess what he means is live trading, trading the live markets with the demo account, which was a great learning experience. And here's my log, etc., etc. Okay, well, let's have a look at his log, right? At these 3 trades in the futures market. Just scroll lower. So that's crude oil S1 short on a 5-second. Well, that's difficult to trade, right? That's a 4.8 hour. It doesn't mean that you only get big hours trading the low time frames, right? It doesn't matter the time frame. Now let's have a look. That's an S1 short, so that's a 5-second, right? Then this is a 15-second. This is a 1-minute. This is the 5 minutes. So that's the series of consecutive time frames. Well, that's an S1, right? That's a plain vanilla S1. Well, you should know that in these low time frame 5-second charts, it's not that clear and crisp, the pattern, because there's a little bit more noise. But this is a fantastic, that's a plain vanilla standard type of S1. Here we nicely have a strong test of the 21, right? And it's clearly, it's in a strong trend, right? And as well here we test the 21, so that's an extra bonus. And we are breaking down here this important support and resistance on the 5-minute chart. So let's just see what happened. Well, we had a big run, right? I mean, here it looks big, right? The initial R looks big, but just remember, we are here in a sideways price activity. You have to compare it to the trend in the high frame. And we can see here, like in hindsight now, it made a big run. Well, it actually made a measured move, right? Of this momentum move. This was a sideways action. In the high frame, it made another momentum move. Well, that's a stop run, taking out these lows. And here in hindsight, well, we can see this is the initial risk. And there was never really a pullback, just a quick pullback to the 21, and there was no stop out, right? Down this down this road. So this is how you produce a big winner, right? Letting your profits run and just following your exit algorithm. So this has gone well beyond the 4R level, obviously, and great trade. Well done. Now this is natural gas, S1 long, 15-second chart, S1 15. So that's the 15, well, this is the 60, right? This is the 5-minute, and that's the 50-minute. So in the high frame, we're clearly in an uptrend, an EMA uptrend. And this is as well an S1. It's not like super obvious than the other one, but we have a couple of touches. We have a clear, breakout activity, and we can see the test bar here, right? It is already beyond the 21, and even the higher frame is in a strong, it's even a super trend, so it gives you an extra bonus. And with really beautiful stop run levels, 1, 2, it's basically a cluster, and another one up here, and you get easily to 1.2 R within the pattern. Now let's see what happens. Well, it took out the first stop run level, right, and then it just continued its way up. Well, this was an unlucky trade, right? It was just short of the 4R level. And so 4R, as you know, we're tightening the stop. That was an unlucky stop out. Well, still, it made a 1.5 R result, right? Unlucky stop out. Great trade. Next one, 15-second. Natural gas again. Natural gas is a great instrument to trade long and short. S1 15-second long. Well, that's a very obvious one, right? Beautiful pattern. Here's the test bar. That's in an EMA trend up as well, the mid frame. So that's an extra bonus. That's in a very strong EMA trend, right? and a nice test of 21 again here. Well, we're still in a super trend. That's the second pattern, right, after the last one we had seen. So what stop run levels do we have? Well, we have these two, right? So, well, these three, that's a cluster. So it's basically, I consider this as one, then these two, because they're so close, I consider them a cluster, that's two, and then we've got three, number three. So what we see, that was the entry. It didn't go off immediately, right? It had a look back to the 200, and that's absolutely fine. That could have been an S1 pattern in one time frame lower actually. So that could be a pattern within a pattern. Well, now we've got a run, right? Yeah, it got to the 2R level, and then it's a stop out. That's fine, right? What was the result? An 0.5. Beautiful. Flawlessly executed. The last two trades, that's basically, well, these could have developed better, right? Especially the second one, and this is just a deep pullback. Well, at some point of time you have to get out, right? This is the right moment. So well done. I think it's the first trade log of that quality of trades I've seen, just starting the LMP. So if you're not there yet, well, no problem, right? You should actually be here at this trade log level, yeah, by the end of the LMP, right? So we will see, Peter, how you're doing, and that might have been a lucky initial shot. Great motivation for you and for everybody else. Well done.